Single family or small multifamily, which option is right for you? This video is specifically designed for first-time homebuyers, but whether you're a first-timer or a seasoned real estate investor, this video should help you determine which property type better suits your needs. In this video, I'll analyze the unique attributes of single-family and multifamily housing options, categorizing these distinctions into three key subsets: cost, lifestyle, and long-term investment. I encourage you to stick around to the end because in each of these three subsets, there are major key distinctions that you need to hear in order to make a well-informed decision. Whether you're buying single family or small multifamily up to 4 units for your primary residence, you can qualify for financing. With the FHA loan product, you can put as little as 3.5% down. If you prefer to go with a conventional mortgage, then you can qualify for as little as 3% down on single family and as low as 5% down on multifamily. There are unique pros and cons to each loan type, so it's important that you discuss with your loan officer which option is right for you. And again, these low down payment products are specifically meant for those purchasing as their primary residence. If you're getting into investment property, your loan options are going to look quite a bit different. Obviously, when discussing cost, purchase price is going to be a huge factor on your mind. Let's say you're shopping for a home that's at least 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and at least 800 square feet. You can find a unit of that caliber in a multifamily building as well as in a single family property. However, if your primary concern is your needs and your lifestyle, then purchasing the single family home in which you can inhabit 2 beds and 1 bathroom, it's going to be a lower purchase price to go with the single family home as opposed to the multifamily building, where the building is housing 2 to 4 units of that same caliber. So if keeping the lowest down payment possible and a low mortgage is of primary importance to you, then it might be a better bet to explore single family housing options. While single family will tend to have a lower purchase price overall, multifamily tends to have a lower purchase price per unit. So if you see yourself as a future real estate investor, then purchasing multifamily as your first primary residence is an awesome way to get multiple doors into your portfolio with one purchase. And the other thing worth noting is that a lot of buyers are deterred from multifamily, again, because of that higher purchase price. Not only do they have a higher down payment, they will just assume that there's no way they can qualify for the higher purchase price of multifamily simply because of their debt to income ratio. But what a lot of first-time homebuyers don't realize is that lenders can actually take a portion, I believe it's 75% in the case of FHA, they can take a portion of that projected rental income and apply it to your income to qualify you for the mortgage. So that higher purchase price may not be as far out of reach as you once thought. And in the best case scenarios of multifamily living, you'll actually be living rent-free while the other tenants are paying down your mortgage. Having said that, occupancy isn't automatic. It's important that you don't get too ambitious with your purchase price to the point that if you have 1 to 2 units vacant, that you can still carry the mortgage for a few months. And this is when it becomes important to determine what you're in the housing market for. Purchasing a house is a lifestyle choice just as much as it is an investment. It's not just a capital investment, but it's also an investment in yourself, and having the lifestyle that you desire is a worthwhile investment. A lot of first-time homebuyers are buying because of that lifestyle opportunity. They've always envisioned the beautiful backyard, the privacy, and the independence that comes with home ownership. And that is what you get with single family. You get privacy, you get the opportunities for customization without needing tenant approval, and expansion on your property. So even if you want to grow in place and add some additions to your home down the road, so long as those get approved by the municipality and the HOA if you're in one, you have a lot more freedom to do things like that. In multifamily ownership, you don't have as much opportunity for customization and certainly not as much for expansion. While the privacy that comes with single-family home ownership is a huge benefit, one of the benefits of multifamily property is the sense of community and shared amenities that you can enjoy as a multifamily owner. If you're accustomed to living in an apartment and you enjoy the community that you gain from that apartment style living, then maybe you're better suited to be a multifamily owner than you think. Now, it is also worth mentioning that being an owner of a multifamily building is different than being a tenant in an apartment building. The responsibility of your tenants falls on your shoulders, and there can be some headaches that come in the form of tenant management, turnover, and just day-to-day responsibilities. But along those same lines, if you see yourself as a real estate investor in the future, owning and occupying a multifamily building is a great way to learn property management, tenant management, and a lot of the real estate investment skills that you could only gain from experience. Finally, I want to discuss the long-term investment opportunities associated with each option. Single-family homes have historically demonstrated stronger appreciation than small multifamily properties. A big reason for this is that there's simply a larger buyer pool for single-family homes than for small multifamily. While single-family offers stronger home price appreciation, multifamily property offers the benefit of rent rate appreciation across multiple units. So if you only plan on holding your property as long as you live there, you may see stronger appreciation on the resale in single family than you do in multifamily. This obviously is dependent on several criteria, including where we're at in the market, as well as where you bought your property and the development and other things that have occurred around your property in the meantime. But on average, you will most likely see higher appreciation on the single family option. But let's explore the option of keeping your first home as a rental property after you move out. After all, some of the major benefits of real estate kick in after you've held for an extensive period of time. With single family, you're still going to get the benefit that it tends to have stronger appreciation. You'll also get the benefit that on average, renters of single-family homes tend to stay in place longer than renters of multifamily units. Having said that, one of the disadvantages of keeping a single-family home as a rental property is the vacancy risk. You're not diversified across multiple units like you are in multifamily. So for any month that property sits vacant, you not only have the cost that comes with having to pay your mortgage out of pocket, but you also have the risk of nobody actually being on site. So if you're busy and away from your property for multiple months, you run the risk of issues occurring on site that nobody's aware of. In multifamily, you have the double benefit of diversification of cash flow across multiple units, but you also have multiple eyes on the property. So if there are problems that occur, hopefully your tenants would let you know before those little problems turn into big problems. As we wrap up, I want to reiterate those three key subsets: cost, lifestyle, and long-term investment. There are plenty of pros and cons associated with each asset class, but I hope this video was helpful in determining which is right for you.